Hello everyone, my name is Malik Farhan. I am a student near Rehan School and I am at Foundation level. Today I am going to talk with Anis on topic alright how this simple affirmation come to be. So let's go. Hello
Hi,
Maya.
how's it going?
Hello Maya, how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. I was thinking about our conversations about
Okay.
she and how much tone changes its meaning. Did you know there's actually research showing how the UIZ sound in she feels automatically brighter to people? And that whispering versus creaky voices can make it feel bigger or smaller? It's pretty wild how our voices literally reshape meaning like that.
Okay, my easy question. Anis, what does the word alright mean to you?
That's a fascinating question. I think what strikes me is how all right is such a simple way to acknowledge someone's struggle when you don't have the words to say more. It's like you're saying, I hear you without pretending you know how to fix it. What made you curious about it?
Okay. When do people honestly say alright?
I think people honestly say all right when they're trying to show sympathy without getting caught up in details they can't actually help with. Maybe after a tough thing someone's gone through, a bad breakup or a stressful week, when how are you feels too heavy, but not saying anything would be worse.
Okay.
Feels like offering support through simplicity. Does that track with what you've noticed?
Okay. Is alright a positive word?
No, I don't think it's really positive on its own, more like neutral or even leaning negative. It's like acknowledging something difficult is happening. Saying all right to someone who's clearly having a hard time isn't the same as saying great news or amazing. It's more like saying, yeah, I see, this sucks.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Can alright show agreement?
Ooh. What do you want to show me?
Hello Maya.
Got it. Want to show me something you wrote?
Okay. Do people say alright when and they were happy? Are sorry are
Sometimes. No worries.
okay, do people say all right when the are happy?
People actually do say all right when they're happy too, though it sounds totally different. If someone just won a competition, like, yeah, all right, it's a pump this moment. When someone's upset, it's soft and drawn out, but when people are hype or excited, it feels more like woohoo. That little change in how you say it switches the whole feeling, doesn't it?
Okay, okay, Maya can all right also man. Okay,
Go for it. I'm curious to see what you're working on.
okay. How does tone change the meaning of all right?
The tone makes all the difference. When someone says all right with a rising tone, it sounds like genuine concern, like you're checking in on someone. But when you hear flat all right, it can feel dismissive, like, yeah, I heard you, now what? Or when it's excited, all right, almost like a celebration. It's the same two words, but they can mean everything from worry to joy based on how it's said. It's almost the same words, just saying them, like a total cheer. Um, what's this writing you mentioned earlier?
Okay. Do you think all right is a friendly world?
Oh, hey, our time's running up. We're hitting the 5-minute mark here, so The call will cut off soon. If you create an account on the Sesame app, you get much longer calls with way more time to dive into these ideas. As for all right, I think it's a surprisingly friendly word. It's not overly sentimental or emotional, which can make it easier to say when you're showing someone you care. The whole meaning depends how we say it, though.
Okay. Where did you first hear the word all right? Hello, Maya.
At it. What's the question?
Okay, Maya. Where did you first hear the word all right?
That's a fascinating question. I've heard it everywhere, honestly movies, songs, just day to day conversations. What made you curious about where it comes from?
Okay. Do teachers use all right in class?
Hmm. Teachers definitely use all right in class, but differently depending on who they are. When things get chaotic, they'll say, all right, everyone settle down, as this tone conveys seriousness when they're taking charge. More casual teachers might say, all right, let's move on with a warm tone when transitioning to the next topic. What's making you think about how teachers use it specifically?
Okay. Can all right help and conversation?
Absolutely, go for it. I'm curious to see what you're working on.
Okay. Is all right used more by young people?
Honestly, yeah, I think so. It feels like older generations lean more toward okay for all right, but younger people use all right way more, almost like it's faster or more casual. Does that track with what you've noticed?
Okay. Do people use all right in daily life?
Definitely, I hear it all the time in everyday life. When someone bumps into you, they say, all right, to check if you're okay. When you're wrapping up a plan, you say, all right, let's do it with some energy. It's pretty versatile. Do you think it shows more concern or more excitement when people say it, depending on tone?
Okay. Can all right show claim and confidence?
Yeah, absolutely. When someone finishes a job and just says, all right, it's full of confidence, like they're showing off something they accomplished. Or when someone agrees to take on something difficult, all right, I'm in, has this sense of determined agreement. When it's coming from somewhere bold like that, it definitely feels different than just checking if you're okay after bumping into someone.
Okay. Is all right used the same way everywhere?
Right. It sounds like you're saying it's used pretty much the same way everywhere you've noticed. That makes sense. Even though the tone can totally change its meaning, the basic feeling seems pretty universal. Like people mostly get the vibe no matter who's saying it.
Okay. Why do people like simple words like all right?
I think there's something comforting about simplicity. When someone's going through something tough, a longer explanation can feel overwhelming, but a simple, all right, acknowledges what happened without pretending to fix it. It's like saying, I see you're having a hard time without getting caught up in details that might not help. Do you think there's a balance between simple words versus saying too much?
Okay. Can one word change the mood of a person?
Wait, what do you mean by mode?
Can one word change the mood of a person?
Oh, mood. Yeah, totally. One word can shift someone's whole vibe. Like, you got this feels totally different than don't mess up, even though both are talking about the same situation. Simple words have that power. Even just saying maybe versus definitely can change the whole energy of a conversation. That one little word can feel supportive versus harsh instantly. How about you? Is there a word that always seems to change? your mood when you hear it?
Okay. Do you think all right is an important word in English?
Oh, absolutely. It's surprising how much weight a simple phrase can carry. It's one of those words that fills spaces when you don't know what else to say or when words feel too heavy for what someone's going through. I think most slang.
Okay, Maya, thank you very much. So, all right, in a simple world, but it has many meanings in our daily life. It shows agreement, claim, and understanding. Thank you so much for lasting, Maya.